Hey all. Today we're gonna try to explain something that I guess I haven't explained very well in comments and answers to questions. But the idea of it is how pitch and fingerings will change, depending on how you tune it, right? So yesterday we did Proud Mary, and that was with in D fingering. So it was. Those chords, and that was the way I guess Tom played it, but John was actually doing it with E shapes. So he was tuned down from regular standard tuning. Every string, E went down to D, A went down to G, D went down to C. They all went down. So now when he plays an E, it sounds like Tom's D, which would sound like this. But it's actually Tom would be playing it here, but it would sound like this. Those are both E's, but sound like D's, right? Because everything is tuned down. So you can play exactly the same song, which now would go. Play with E shapes, and it's going to sound exactly like the version that Tom played with D fingers, because he was tuned up. His D is John's E, right? And in fact, if you listen really closely, you can hear that note, which is the giveaway that Tom, the one of the guitars, is playing it in regular standard pitch, because you hear this, which he would be playing here, but it sounds like that. But you can also hear that string, which is John. So I'm going to try to run through it without messing it up, 'cause I haven't really run through it with these fingerings, but I'm going to try to transpose it in my mind as we go along. We'll see how that goes. I mean when I say they're in standard tuning, because it still is the same intervals as the A, D, G, B, E, but everything's tuned down. So standard pitch, this is not, A is not at 440 anymore. It's down from there. So so that's what I mean when I talk about standard pitch and what is E on any given day for a band like AC/DC would change all the time. So, I mean, some days their E was this. Some days it was this. Some days it was this. So E and A and D and G, B, they're all whatever a band would feel like on a particular day. If they had to tune to a keyboard or tune to a singer's voice or whatever it was, it could change at any moment. So hopefully this explains a little bit. And if you play the two back to back, you'll the two videos that I did of this, you can kind of get a feel for, they sound the same, but they don't look anything like each other, except for the solo parts. They're just 2 frets apart. So I hope that is helpful in terms of just grasping the whole idea of pitch being relative. So good luck.